Are you garbage?
Joe, thank you so much for sitting down with us. We're gonna ask, or we're gonna pull up some questions from the fans that they wanted to ask you. Ask us. How have you been? Everything's been good.
I've been everything's perfect.
Sometimes you turn into Regis. He hits daytime talk show real quick.
So I hear you got a new book out. Is
Yeah,
that true?
I wrote a new book. No, everything's pretty good. I'm nervous with the questions because if they're asked specifically for me, I feel like they're going to be hurtful.
No.
Like I just
Why is
picture,
your cock
like,
so small?
Yeah. Why does teeth still look like that? He has money, herpes, something.
No. It's not that. They were more general for sure.
Yeah,
I'm not going to bring you on to sandbag you.
Great. I'm just
I
like,
hear your mother's a whore, Joe.
I wanted to ask you because we were talking about this before we went on air. We had Sarah Tolmashan, your wife.
Yes.
And we were talking about how that was one of her story that she told about making ricotta cheese out of sour milk at her house. Was one of the best.
It's insane.
One of the best clips that we had. And we were talking to her when she was on, and she had mentioned when we were talking about the food that she makes, she said that you don't eat any of her food. And then you reiterated that on before we went on air.
yeah, that's right.
How do you I don't wrap my head around that? I don't get it.
Okay, well, a couple things. First of all, it's not like I'm like, fuck you, you douche. I'm not eating your food. She's a very talented cook and a very talented person, but I'm garbage. So I eat four things. I eat cheeseburgers, hot dogs, pizza, chicken parm.
Love a chicken.
I'm running low. Grilled cheese, cereal, Chipotle.
These
like a
are
burrito.
honestly, this is what you eat.
Yeah, I just named 100% of the things I eat.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not that far off of that, to be honest with you. Maybe
How do
a
you
salad
keep that
every
tight
now and
little
then.
body? I do the same thing, and I'm fucking 400 pounds.
Well, I don't eat a lot of it. I have it once a day.
Portion
and then-
control, big man.
Yeah, I run around. I do have a great metabolism, and yeah, I don't know. I'm running around a lot. I guess I work out, but mostly it's the metabolism, and I'm pretty doughy underneath at times. But so I just eat the same. God, have you had Donnelly on? By the way, Sean Donnelly.
Yeah.
has,
Donnelly was our first episode ever. We got to have
Yeah.
him back.
okay,
yeah.
because he's the only guy that has a worse diet than me.
Yeah, he has
eats
a
like-
very middle class Irish diet.
Yeah, that's what I got. Like we went to Chipotle. His first Chipotle trip was with me,
That's
and he
crazy.
ordered chicken in it was just grilled chicken in a little fucking
In a
bowl.
tan.
Yeah,
in the tin pan.
and
yes.
I think that's all he had. But anyways, so normally she's cooking something like keto and veggies and it's a bunch of shit together, like good shit or whatever. But I already ordered a chicken parm,
Yeah.
or I'm eating a pizza.
But do you guys eat together, but separate,
that's what I'm
separate
saying.
meals? Like, will you sit down with the chicken parm and she'll sit down with, like, a quinoa bowl or something?
Occasionally,
You'll get away with that? That's
I
crazy.
do that a lot. Me and my wife do that.
Occasionally.
Yeah.
yeah. Well,
She's
she
on a
doesn't-
strict diet, so I just eat whatever.
And then she's got to wait until the delivery guy gets here, and then you're eating out of a to-go container.
No, we don't care. We don't have to eat together. Well, first of all, it's pandemic. We're spending every second
That's
together.
true. Yeah.
That's what's so funny to me about pandemic is everyone's like the isolation. I'm like, I was way more isolated before because I was on the road by myself all the
Yeah,
time. Now
right.
I'm with a person 100% of the time. So we'll eat together sometimes. Sometimes we'll get takeout together, Chinese food maybe. But oh geez,
Sorry, that was me.
that's her. She's like,
Quit running your mouth, Joey.
but also sometimes I'll eat something that she makes if it's pizza.
Where does that come from? Was that we talked about this, I think, a little bit on your episode.
It's my family, and this is what bothers me about my family. When I was a kid, I have all these memories of them shaming me because I would only eat hot dogs with no.
I was
nothing.
peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and buttered
Are
noodles.
you a plain hot dog guy?
I eat ketchup on a hot dog. So they would be like, "You got to eat more than that." This fucking idiot never eats anything. And now I'm an adult, and I eat fish and shit. Now I'll eat some stuff.
An aristocrat?
And
I
and
like the sticks.
I go back, and they eat nothing. Like they're like, "Whoa, you eat crazy now. Something changed in you." So they don't eat shit. I don't eat shit, and they all use this like it's the best restaurant in the world. And I'm like, you've never been outside of 128 in fucking Massachusetts. Everything is the world, but I'm like, you've been to 3
None of them
states.
have passports,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Best Indian restaurant in Massachusetts.
My-
Unbelievable.
My thing is, I was a super picky eater growing up. Like, I would like if I ordered buttered noodles and it came out with like parsley, I would send it back, and I'd be like, no green
Yeah.
shit. I don't want
You
just give me the
little
regular shit my mom makes. I don't
prick.
need anything fancy.
I'm the same way.
And everybody my whole life would break my balls. Like, what do you got there? Buttered roll? Or like just like shit on me. And then finally as I got older, I expanded to not get shit on anymore. And then I go home, they're like, look who's eating steak over here. You know?
Yeah.
It's like, you just want to break my balls, you jerk offs.
Exact same story. Yes, same.
All right. Well, that being said, I have this as a perfect lead, and this is
That's trashy.
guys, as you know, when you join the Patreon, we will answer your questions on the air. We just get so many submissions that this is the best way to do it. It's patreon.com/areyouGarbage. Help us keep the lights on. This is from Tai Lin. Have you ever made frozen food in the microwave that the cooking instruction called for an oven?
Wait. Okay. So on the instructions it says put it
Put in the oven at
in the oven.
450,
And then
and you
I
were like,
microwave it.
Yeah.
I don't think so. I've microwaved things that have both options.
Yeah, which is that's the trashier option.
Yeah, I've done that for sure, but I don't know that I've straight microwaved something that you're supposed to be cooked in the oven.
Have you ever done that with frozen pizza? Put it in the microwave?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Really?
Still?
Yeah.
What's a
Yeah.
yes?
Okay, but
No.
I flick water on it before. Get a little moisture. That's classy. That's what you do.
Who told you that?
You run, you run water on your fingers and then you flick it on there
Holy
to
wait.
get a little moisture. That's a hot tip. Someone's gonna write in and have my back
Make
on
sure
that.
you don't wash your hands before. You want that flavor on there.
No,
I
you
think I saw
moisten.
that on Emerald the other night.
You gotta. I do yell "bam" when I do it. You gotta moisten it a little bit.
Wait,
What?
I still don't get it. Do you put it on while it's frozen, you flick it, and then
Yes.
put it in, or do you open it after a minute or two and flick?
Well, not frozen in the fridge, like leftover.
Oh, like leftover.
yes.
Okay.
I'm talking leftovers. Wait, were we talking
Wait,
frozen
you microwave leftover pizza?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I thought you were talking about.
No. That's
Wait, what are we
trash.
talking about?
Do you take a frozen pizza out of the freezer that's supposed to go in the oven?
Like a,
Oh, okay.
you know, like a
Sorry.
tombstone or whatever.
Yeah.
I see, like a tombstone.
Regardless,
or
I want to get back to this flicking
Yeah,
or a
business. This is
what the
crazy.
fuck?
No, DiGiorno and Tombstone I put in the oven.
Yo,
It won't-
Tombstone is fucking A-okay.
Love Tombstone, great film, great pizza. But the DiGiorno shit, you can't cram it. You'd have to fucking break it in half over your knee. It's
gotta be a big microwave.
Microwave, yeah.
This guy's at the executive.
I thought you meant out of the fridge, like leftover pizza.
And you'll microwave that.
I'll microwave that, but first I flick the water on it because that's important.
Oh, man, that's trashy.
Google
Wait,
it. Or
hold
do
on. Who
something.
told you that?
Why not?
My mother, I think. I do it with chicken parm too. You fucking
That's crazy.
Chicken parm.
yeah. I think it does something. Somebody fucking look this up. Is this nothing? Because some things like that, your mother tells you. I have this with Boston a lot, where like Patriots Day is not a holiday and anywhere else, and I didn't know Chinese food on New Year's Eve. Is that just a Northeast thing? Or is that just Boston? I think it's Massachusetts.
Philly never. I don't know anybody in Philly that ever did it.
Yeah, so maybe the flicking water is a Boston thing. I don't know.